Hi all, it's Kylie from Kylie's Cardcraft. Thanks for joining me again today. So I've got a little bit of a confession to make. My design team project for Sunflowers and Doors on Etsy, which was the January one, the kit I was using was a Rustic Autumn Journey. Now, I did 2 videos. They've been up for quite a while. And then we were all meant to come back on and do more. And I found that every time I got a few minutes spare, I'd sit down at my desk and do a page. And then I'd come back and I'd do a page. And I'd come back and I'd do a page. I finished it. And it's the middle of February. I am so sorry. So today I'd like to show you the finished project. So yes, this is my design team project for Sunflowers and Doors on Etsy using a Rustic Autumn Journey kit. It is a beautiful kit and I had so much fun playing with it. They weren't my normal things that I play with, but I actually really enjoyed it. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to go outside the box and play with something that's not normally just your genre that you normally play with. So without further ado, here it is. So we'd made our book, we'd done all our signatures, we'd popped them into our elasticated bands, which meant that we could get them all out. My cover, now, whilst I was in the process of doing this, and every now and again I'd go back to it, in amongst my room, I was cleaning out a cupboard and I found this. It's a little bag that I'd picked up at an op shop probably 2 years ago, and it was still sitting here like this. And it had a whole heap of little lace bits and doily bits and all sorts of things in here. Aren't some of these beautiful? So consequently, they were sitting on my desk and they then got added to my journal. But in amongst them all was this lovely piece that I have actually popped on the front. Now it's a lace, it's a gauzy type, chiffony type lace thing. I'm no good with fabrics. So that I knew when I found it had to go onto my cover. I've done some stamping on the plain paper that we used, the packing paper that we used. I had also come across a very old dictionary that had just completely fallen apart. Completely. But in this dictionary, it had some lovely old sticky tape that was all brown and all the rest. So I've used parts of that as well. I've just put some threads and stuff in here. And then in the centres of these, they were holes. So they were circles like that were open. So last night I went and found a whole pile of seed beads in those autumny colours, and I've filled each one up with it. Now, when I filled them up, I actually used my glossy accents. So all I've done is squirted in, filled up that hole, and then dropped seed beads in and then lightly pushed them down just to give it a little bit of a pop. Right, so we've got, see what I mean about that book? Look at it. It had all those through it. So that's why it had to go in here. I've done all my bits and bobs and filled everything with it. Some are still left plain so that you can pop things on. That one you actually saw me do. I think some of these we'd actually done as we'd gone. I have since filled up each one of these. I've used more of the paper that was in the kit and filled up my envelopes and stuff like that. So there's lots and lots of writing space. I might take you that way. All sorts of bits, a little bit of lace, more of this paper. I just fell in love with this paper. There's a little envelope that's flicked through, more of the paper, and I've just stamped it. Now let's see if I can get it back in. Let's have a look. Lots of little clusters. This one will have an envelope, larger envelope, and again I've just put in some of the lined paper. That one's got nothing else on it. Some of them I've put little clusters on them. Some of them I've left plain, just the lined paper to put all your journaling in. Lots of tags, and all of these tags, I've used every single tag from the kit, and some of them I've printed out 2 or 3 times so that I could just fill it with all the tags and all the, yeah, see this one I've used the lined paper again and popped one of the little mushrooms, toadstools, I don't know, what would they be classed as? That one is cut off one of the papers so that I could get one of the larger ones. Let's have a look. More of this. I just fell in love with this book. You know me and my books. They've got to be in there somewhere. I had some stickers in all those autumn colours as well. You can't see that with the glare. So just to bring in that touch of orange as well, because for me autumn is very much orange as well as the muted tonings. Again, these have been cut off the normal A4 pages where there's been a background on them, and I've just cut around these and adhered them to this. More of, see what I mean about all that lovely tape work that was in this book? It was just lovely. Absolutely lovely. Lots more tags, postcards. That was a stamp that I had. I can't remember what we'd done together and what we haven't, because it was quite a while ago. That was a stamp. Another envelope. And this one's where I've just popped a little stamp. That's from the kit. Still lots of writing space. Another little cluster. This one, again, it's just got one of those little writing background papers that were in there. Can't do that way up. Popped on some of the wording. This is from that book as well. I just had a ball with that book. This one I've done a side pocket with something in it, but on the side pocket I've attached a little envelope again as well. That's got some little writing space in there as well. Another little one of these. I love these size tags because they worked really well for pockets or just as large tags. Just little clusters on my doilies. That's one of the little seed packet pockets that were in the kit. And it's just full of little bits to journal on, write on, etc. All my little bits and pieces that were left over. Start of the second signature. These were some stickers that I had floating on my desk, and at this stage it was just I was cleaning up my desk as well. Just a little bit of stamped on some of this background paper again as well. Another little tag. More of that paper. Another little cluster. That one's got one of those little doily things in it as well that I found in that bag. They were just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was another one. That little butterfly. Look at it. They're all rusty and old and just lovely. This one's got a couple, so it's got a postcard and that one. Another little cluster on my doily. This will be another envelope. Another little one in there. More of that book. This one was, now, when we first started, we made this one. So because there were two of those in the kit, I've made another one, but adhered it down. So I've made the whole thing up, then adhered it down so that it's a pocket at the back, and then it's also got its own pocket at the front. So it's that one. More little postcards and big tags. This one was one of the tags that were in the kit, and it was a double tag. So, and I'll show you a couple of things that I've done with it. I printed it out a couple of ways. So it was the tag and it was joined together. So this way I've joined two of them together because there are a couple of different versions. I've joined them together. I've then, oh, I haven't put anything in this one. You'll see in a moment what I've done. I've then folded it in half, glued just here and here to make a pocket, and then popped it in amongst the signature as well. You'll see when I get to the other side. Let's have a look. There it is. And so I've popped in a little tag as well for it. So that was that one of those pockets, and I'll show you a different way that I've done that one when I come up to it as well. More of the backing paper, just as lots of journaling. Here it is. Right, so this is what the tags looked like. They had a square in the middle. I've folded it, refolded it to give myself a V, and then in that V that sticks out, I've attached a folded piece of paper to make another little journal card, and I've popped one of those seed packets in there as well. so that you've still got lots of writing and it all goes into that tag. I don't know if that's what you meant to do with them. I'd never come across them before, so these were the ways that I used them. And then I've just tucked it into a pocket on the back of that one. More little clusters. I love doilies for clusters. That's one of them that I've then just trimmed its edge off. More of those lovely little doilies, and where some tape had still been on this page. This one's one of the backing pages, and I've popped some glossy accents on the flower petals just to highlight those up. More of those little doilies. Oh, they were just beautiful. This is all from the kit. More of that paper just to tie it all in together. Another side of that, but this time I've glued two together so you can see where it comes out here, and I've just trimmed it straight down the centre. If you concertina those, it'll make that little book. So you can have it either way you want. I wanted it that way because I loved all this grunge that was up there. Lots of writing space, as I said before. These were all off the larger background papers, and so that I cut them out so that I could get larger embellishments. Another one of our envelopes, but this time I've popped another one. Oh, missed one there. Missed one there. Better find some more. I might have to print some more out because I've literally used everything that I had. That one. This one I've just done. I had some little dried flowers on my desk. It's amazing what's on my desk. Truly, really, it's amazing what's on my desk. So all I've done with this page was that I've popped some packing tape down on this side so the sticky side is up. Placed my dried petals, etc. on there, and then placed another piece of packing tape on that side. You can do it with laminating, but then you've still got to adhere it to this page. So if you're using the packing tape, it'll stick each side to that. They stick together. You'll get a little bit of a crinkle because it is packing tape and not the laminate that squashes it right down. But you probably can't. I've just looked up at the screen and you probably can't even see that with the glare. So, can you see them all in there? And so when it turns this way, you'll see them on this page. This way, you'll see through them on that page. Okay, next one. Oh, I pulled him out. There we go. The other little pocket that we had before, and I've just popped that on with a little bit of washi tape, lifted it up, and it's got some more journaling, a little journaling card in that one as well. That just goes back on washi tape. Now, when I've popped my washi tape on, I have used my glue as well to make sure that that washi tape won't come off. And I've lined it up with the edge of my page before I stuck it down, so I knew exactly where it was going to go. Another envelope using that stamp. Another little one of her pockets. More of that beautiful dictionary. More little tags. There were just so many tags in this kit, and then I just kept printing them out and printing them out. These were the background papers that I'd either cut a strip out or I'd die cut a few little fancy shapes and things and just used. That's not on straight. Just looking at that now. And just used some stamps to give me more wording. Used quite a few of the words in the end that were in the kit. And back here, and of course I've got my K, which goes on the end of all of mine. I've done nothing to the back of this one because I find that you're either going to sit them like that or you're going to try and shove them in so that you're looking at this. So you don't want too much to catch. That's just a me thing. I never do anything to the back of them. Maybe I should. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said before, Sunflowers and Doors on Etsy, you will find this kit. Apart from the book page and some of these sorts of things, everything else is from that kit. Truly, really. So go and have a look. Oh, and I did put the corners on like we were talking about at the start when we originally did the cover. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I am so sorry that we didn't do it together. it was just one of those things that was sitting on my desk, and most days I'd come over and go, oh, I'll just finish that page off. And so decide I'd come back in the next day and I'd be working in here doing other things, and I'll go, just before I go down and cook tea, I might go and play with a few things on that page. And before I knew it, it was almost done. And then I kept thinking, oh, I'll do it. Oh, we'll do the cover together. And no, the cover was done last night. I'm sorry. I am terribly sorry. Got a few other things I've got to catch up with for February. I think there's 3 things. There's another design team project for Sunflowers and Doors. There's another grabby kit sitting here to do as well. And there's another kit sitting here to do as well. So hopefully in the next week and a half, you'll see me lots. Thanks for looking at this one. Hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. Get on over to Sunflowers and Doors on Etsy, or go over to Junk Journal Fix with Sunflowers and Doors Facebook group, and you'll see lots of other things that they've been doing with these as well. So thanks for that. Hope you all have a wonderful evening if it's evening, or good morning if it's morning, or whatever it is in the day. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.